How you doing?
Good.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I do interviews and stuff like that. So I wanted to hear your concern about the shooting that happened. What was in Boulder City or
Oh
something?
yeah.
And they said that the man, because I didn't hear too much information about it, but I just heard that somebody went mad and started shooting people, and people end up dead. I just
Right.
wanted to hear your thoughts about that. Like what's going on with the world today? How do you feel about the world? Do you feel safe in this world today?
Can't trust anybody.
Can't trust anybody.
I mean, you can't even go to the grocery store, the theater.
Right.
You know.
And in fact, isn't that was another story, right? Somebody went to a grocery store and shot up. Somebody got killed at the
That
grocery
wasn't
store.
where it was. The
Okay,
grocery
okay,
store.
okay. So
10
it's
people.
10 people. It's so many stories. I can't catch them all.
Oh yeah.
But it's crazy. I mean, so how do you feel about that? Do you think that Biden is? We're not going to get into the politics. I'm not concerned about what you voted for, but Biden's the new president. Do you think he's going to make a difference in today's society, or is it?
Well, he's certainly they're trying to put some other legislation out there, and then they're not saying they're going to take your guns away.
Right.
You know, but there's got to be something that, I mean, done in regards to, the background checks. But what's crazy is that, anybody who's like got a felony or whatever, they can get these ghost guns.
Right.
And I mean, even to a point of assault rifle of a ghost. And, how do they should do something about that on background checks, that nobody can just get a ghost gun.
Right. Now, ask yourself, how are these guns getting over here? Who's bringing these guns over here?
They're all over the place.
But that's what I'm saying. So who's planting these guns here? I seen the interview of a black male that was from Detroit.
Yeah.
He said in his neighborhood, he said that he caught the cops dropping off guns in their alleyway in boxes. So it's like a conspiracy going on. Somebody is planting these weapons over here. Is it the CIA? Is it the FBI?
I don't know about that.
Is it the local police?
I don't know. There's so much going on.
There's so much going on. It's an inside deal, because we already know that crime is a money machine. You understand?
Oh, sure.
So
In
do
many
you,
aspects.
right.
Yeah.
So do you actually think that the so-called power that be, or the government official, do you really think that they're trying to actually stop crime? Or is it just all propaganda?
There's corruption everywhere. You're not recording me, are you?
No, not I'm just recording the interview, not just the interview, but not you, but
Yeah, there's corruption everywhere, to the very, very top.
right. Right.
In government, you know what I mean? And, I'm sorry, but, after all happened with the pandemic,
Right.
and the lies from the beginning when it first started.
Okay, let's
Trump and,
let's speak about the lies. The lies of what? Of the vaccine, of the COVID? Do you believe?
No, just from the pandemic initially, and I mean, there's science, but it was political, that Trump was saying, oh, it's going to be over and everything is going to go away,
Right.
and
here,
I mean, to the point that he got it,
right.
and his wife and his son,
Right.
and several other politicians.
Do you know anybody that have it?
Well, my uncle died from it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he was old, but,
Right.
and other complications.
Exactly.
but
But you don't know
his-
anybody that actually died from COVID itself.
Yeah,
With-
my uncle did.
Without other complications, without other medical problems or
Oh.
health problems, because
No.
usually that's what they advertise on the news. They're really pretty much stating that everybody, like people that's dying, is everybody's dying from COVID, and it's not really true.
Well, the amounts, it's hard to say. And then there's the long haulers too, that people after they get it and they're still having issues
Right.
and complications. But, I rather be safe than sorry.
Right. But are we really safe?
Well, I mean, in regards to
Right.
the pandemic of COVID, and also now there's the other strains going on. And, you know, people think in regards to getting the vaccine that, I mean, there's all these conspiracy theories, you know, that they're going to implant some location device or something in you.
Okay, okay, let me hear your opinion about that. How do you
No,
feel?
I don't believe
You
it.
don't believe that?
No.
But
I don't.
let's just start thinking logically. Like let's put belief or emotions to the side and like really think like, because you got to understand, just because you don't believe it, that don't mean it's not real, or it's not true, or it's not happening.
All right, well, I
You know what I'm
base it
saying?
on the science and the facts on science, but
Because it is a lot of proof
I
out
mean,
there.
it's just like saying everything, the elections were rigged and fake and the ballots and, you know, and they went through quite a bit in regards to findings and nothing was found. So, I mean, there's been such an uproar with everything has come out of the closet.
Right.
Everything.
Right.
And it's sad. And just the fact that, you know, the Asians are now being attacked because
It's crazy.
They're
being targeted.
You know, first it was Jews,
Right.
and you know, and
Blacks and
you
know,
it's horrible.
It's like are they creating a race war? That's what it seems to me. It seems to me that
it's always been out there, but
right.
I think,
but now it's like they're enhancing it.
I think that there's just, I'm sorry, but you know, Trump kind of brought it out of the woodwork to me. For you know,
right.
what I feel.
Right. By him saying the Chinese virus and all that stuff.
Sure.
And, you know.
And triggered a lot of
right.
people.
I
mean, even the QAnon. You know, people, those theories that the Democrats are eating babies or drinking their blood. I mean, for real.
I mean, but how do you feel about that? The adrenochrome. You know, that's it's like $1 billion industry. The child trafficking, gang stalking, covert harassment.
Oh, sure.
You know, it's a lot of things going on out here that the government is linked up to, the deep state, and they're not speaking about it. They're brainwashing the masses. When you watch the TV, they're not telling you the truth of what's really going on. The truth is they're the enemies, and they're trying to divide and conquer us. That's why they're creating this race war. They don't want us getting along.
Yeah.
You know, the blacks with the whites and the Asians. I mean, it's just crazy. You know, but at the end of the day, we must unite because we need each other.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, so we need to stop watching the TV.
But you know what? I think it's taught too.
Of course, it's taught and it's brainwashed.
Yeah.
You know, it's mind programming. Yeah. You know, that's going on. I mean, if you constantly watching the news all day and they're telling you about COVID and you're going to get it, you know, they're planting fear in you.
Oh, sure.
So you'll end up creating a sickness, thinking that you're sick and you're not even sick. You know, because the mind, you know, thoughts become things.
Yeah, I mean, just in regards to, because of this pandemic, the mental illness that's happening.
Right.
Now, you know?
Right.
I mean, and suicides.
It's suicide, and they're not speaking about that.
And children.
Right.
I mean, for kids.
Yes.
I mean, it's been on. They're addressing.
But they're not speaking about it like COVID. Like they're making it seem like COVID is the top thing that's killing everybody, and they're not speaking about the suicidal rates. They're not speaking about
it's the drugs too. People,
right.
You know,
right. Because everybody's stressed.
Yeah.
People are stressed out. Everybody, we're trying to find a scapegoat. People running to Jesus, and then Jesus ain't showing up. People running to Allah don't show up, so they run to heroin. You know, you see what I'm saying? So, you know, people are really, really trying to escape the hell that we're in, because when you look at it, this planet is hell. It's hell. Like no matter when you really look at the truth.
Whoever thought, I don't know how old you are, but whoever thought in our lifetime, I mean, that this situation would have even come up from what we knew how life was.
Mm-hmm.
You're going here, doing that. I mean, there were stress levels of, you know, your daily life, what you were doing and commitments. And then it was brought to a halt. And then you're like, oh my God, you know, and then all the fear set in. And you're like, you know, you're afraid to go out. You can't do it. You can't go to the gym.
Right.
You know,
it's like they're
touching anything, wiping down your food.
Hand sanitizer everywhere. You know, bleach, ammonia, everything, all that's selling out. You know, it's like they're trying to confine you to your own house because they don't, because in the very, very beginning when COVID first jumped off, they was telling everybody not to go nowhere.
Yeah.
Just stay in the house.
Well, but I mean, in regards to, I mean, you saw what happened in Europe and stuff, and even now it's happening again. That the reopening, and it because of the second strain.
Right, the second
third
wave,
strain,
third, they like
yeah,
what, 5 waves now?
different strains.
Oh.
You know, there's an uprise, and again, it's starting again because the people are starting to reopen.
Right.
It's
But
scary.
even with the thing that's reopened, you see what happened in Miami?
All those kids.
Yeah, they was out there wanting to party,
Yeah.
and then they went down and basically did a state of emergency, which is martial law, had the tanks out there and shut everything down. Then the business owners are complaining because they're trying to get back rolling. They're trying to get off their feet, but they can't even get it moving because now you shutting us back down again. So to me, how I see it, they're building a prison for all of us. That's how I see it. You know, and they're creating a race war so we can kill each other, and they sit back. They sit back and they drink their tea and they watch a purge. Like, they give us the movies. You seen The Purge before? The movie The Purge? Oh, you got to check it out. They got like 3 parts. Purge 1, 2, 3.
Huh.
So yeah, check it out. They sit back. We are the Purge.
What is it on Netflix?
It should be. It should be on Netflix, maybe Prime Video or something. You know, HBO. It's been out for a while. So, but we are the Purge that they're trying to create. It's called predictive programming, and they put it in the movies. We sit back and we watch it and we think it's just entertainment, but we don't even know we're watching our own demise. This is like our future. And they're giving it to us, but we're not even paying, nobody's paying attention. Nobody's listening. We're too busy dancing. We're too busy acting the fool. You go on YouTube, all you see is nothing but dance videos. I like dancing too, but it's something serious going on.
Yeah.
What you gonna do, dance your way to the grave? So,
I fear for the kids.
Right.
These children.
right.
You know.
They have no clue.
No.
They have no clue what's going on, and then they growing up. I mean, how would you got grandkids? I don't know if you got grandkids or not,
No.
but you know, you got kids. No kids at all? Okay, lucky you. Well, I have two daughters. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and my oldest daughter is 24. You know, and I have a younger daughter, and she's 11.
Okay.
You know, but it's hard to try to, you know, teach them anything because they already been programmed by the system and their mother, you know, and the belief system. So everybody's still thinking that everything is fine and everything's going, everything. And I'm trying to tell people it's not.
No.
It's not, everything is not fine right now. You know, that we're not, and nothing is going back to where it used to be. This is a new world order that we're living in. That you still got the face mask wearing people. You know, they don't want you going nowhere without it. I don't even wear it. Because I don't, you know, if I go in the store, I put it on, they tell me to, but other than that, I just take it off. But you're not going to convince me that I'm sick because that's what they're doing.
Oh, well, no, it's just a safety factor.
Well, that's what I'm
For
saying,
you
but
protecting your others and
Right.
also for yourself.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
You
if it's a safety factor that I'm protecting you, that means I'm sick then. You see what I'm saying?
Not necessarily.
That's how I see it.
Yeah.
It's like you're telling me I'm sick, stay in the house, put a mask on, buy hand sanitizer, don't go nowhere.
Well,
You know, what
Well, now, I mean, they're just saying if you do decide to go out.
but I'm not even talking about the people that been tested positive of the COVID. I'm talking about just even me and you. Like, you see, like I'm not. Are you sick? You see what I'm saying? So, but in these people's mind, you are. So they want you to put a mask on.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
know
saying?
The thing is, you could be asymptomatic and not even have anything.
Right,
But I
but
could give it to you if I have no symptoms and not even know that I'm sick.
Yeah,
'Cause
but-
I haven't been tested.
Right, but-
I feel fine.
exactly.
You know?
But don't you think that could be another program? That they trying to manipulate your mind, have you thinking that, oh, you know what, you can have it and not know. It sounds like the AIDS,
but-
the
well,
HIV epidemic.
Yeah.
You know?
But if you don't don't you have fear to say if you don't even do anything to protect yourself or others? I mean, don't you feel you're taking I'd feel I'd be taking a risk.
Taking a risk.
Yeah, I'd rather be, like I said, I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I would,
Right.
because you don't want to get it.
Right. Have you ever been? You never been vaccinated, right?
Not yet.
Oh, you're planning on? You plan on doing
That's
it?
another thing. Some people don't want to do it.
Right.
I want to do it.
You want to do it?
Because
I don't want to. I don't want to do it.
yeah.
You know, because I don't know what's in that needle, and why are you making it so mandatory for me to take it? What if you take it and then get sick? You just said you're fine right now.
I know.
I look at it like this. What's that old saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, the thing is this might even be, well, you got, think about in the past in regards to, there's the polio vaccine. You got that, inoculated for that. There's, I mean, all the vaccines that when you were a kid that you didn't have a choice because your mom gave it to you.
Right.
But thank God you didn't end up with polio. You know what I mean?
Right.
And how you get it, I don't even know.
Have you ever had the chicken pox?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I have.
My mom told me. I don't remember.
Oh,
but,
okay.
But I also got the shot for the shingles.
Oh,
Because
okay.
of that. Because it can lay dormant. Now my husband, he ended up with a shingle. It's very painful.
Right.
And he never got the shot.
Wow.
But my doctor recommended that. It's like tetanus.
Right. But they say that all these diseases like chickenpox and everything else is all designed. It's all man-made diseases that they create inside the laboratory to experiment on us, because we ain't nothing but guinea pigs. So everything is an experiment. Have you ever seen the movie The Matrix? You've seen it? Okay. Watch it again. I mean, how remember Morpheus told Neo that you're in a prison for your mind, a prison that you can't see, taste, or smell. That's what this is. People think that a prison, Hollywood and program our minds thinking that prison always got to do with bars. But this is a psychological prison, a mental prison. They're trying to really enslave us, and you not even knowing that you're enslaved. The movie Get Out explains that. When I don't know if you ever saw that movie Get Out.
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah, I did.
When he was in the sunken place.
Yeah.
So I love the movie. I love movies, so I try to watch movies. But they tell you the truth in these movies, that they're putting you in a sunken place. They're gonna take your soul, and they're gonna put you in the back seat, and they're gonna drive your vehicle, and you're gonna have no control. You're gonna be a robot in this matrix. So it's like we're really, really in some serious shit, and nobody knows it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a few that know. It's a very small percentage. People claim that people are waking up, but every time I talk to somebody, people are sound asleep. They have no clue.
Or believe something different.
Right. Believe that somebody's going to come and save them, or but we are here. God gave us a brain to use it. We got to save ourselves.
True.
So.
But how can you save yourself when there's some nut job that just purchased the gun? I don't know. It was a few weeks ago, like what happened in Colorado, and you go in a grocery store and you're doing your daily thing,
right,
and you're dead.
Right.
Could happen in any.
They're creating Maturing Candidate. I don't know if you ever seen that movie with Denzel.
Yes.
Denzel Washington.
Yes.
Maturing Candidate. That's what they're creating. They're putting people under MK Ultra mind control, and they're sending these people out to do these type of atrocious events. These shootings, and it's all by design. It's been going on for years. It's all linked up to the CIA, FBI.
I think that guy was. They said he was mental. He was only 20 years old.
Well, they claim everybody is mental when they do that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Everybody is schizophrenic, So it's like, the same thing could happen to you.
Yeah, you could snap.
Right. Like, that's what I'm saying. So it's like all that's going on in this world, and people are mad that the COVID is here. People are mad that the world is locked down. People are mad in Miami trying to have a good time. Spring is here, and they still trying to keep you in the house. So it's like it's a design snap event that's going on. They want you to snap. And then when you snap, they're going to say you're a crazy person, you got schizophrenia, and they're going to lock you up or kill you or whatever. You see what I'm saying? And they put you on the media, on the news as a bad person. The media, look, he that controls the media controls the world. If I could control the media, I could say whatever I want. I could make you look like a bad person if I control the media.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So, you know, I mean, but people don't understand the powers. The powers, there's an entity, there's a force behind the curtain, the hand that rocks the cradle. You know, we just see the puppets. We don't see the hand behind the curtains. There's a hand that's rocking the cradle.
Do you see that thing that they can fool with the image of yourself and put you like you did something and it wasn't even you?
Hey,
It was that girl or something, or that something with the cheerleaders or something, and she put photos out, or I forget what it was.
right.
And
Like snapshots or something, like some
yeah,
type
but
of
they can alter stuff.
right. Oh
There
yeah.
was that thing with Tom Cruise, and it wasn't even him.
Right.
They altered the thing.
Oh,
making
yeah.
them doing it.
Oh yeah. Technology is crazy
And,
today.
you know.
Technology is crazy today.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you watch The Enemy of the State with Will Smith, they made him, he was an attorney. They made him a bad person, had everybody chasing him, trying to kill him in the movie. They made him literally the enemy of the state when he never even had a criminal record. So we got to be careful what they show us on TV, because they could just tell you any type of thing and play it repeatedly and convince you to believe it, because eventually if you watch it over and over and over, you're going to believe it. You're going to believe the lie, because I'm going to program your mind to believe it.
Sure.
You know, so, and then people just be like, oh, well, it's on TV, it got to be true. And that's not true. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
So, yeah.
So what do you post so you say you do?
I do videos, I do blogs, I speak about this. I got 2 YouTube channels. One is called Gang Stalk Assimilation, and one is called Truth in Plain Sight.
Huh.
And I speak on this, you know, yeah. So I mean, if you remember the channel, you could check it out, you know. So I try to bring awareness to people, you know, because obviously we're living in a world where everybody's not aware. Maybe 95% are asleep. You know, I don't know what's going on. It's like a big MK Ultra mind control plague over the planet. And it's like we're like Michael Jackson Thriller. I feel like I'm Michael Jackson dancing with zombies out here. You know, so I don't know what's going on. And if there is a God in the sky, he needs to come down and intervene, you know, because we need some help right now. We really do. We are really, really in a tribulation. Like what the Revelation, the Bible says in Revelation, the tribulation days. If you want to speak about we are in it. These are the tribulation days. Ain't no tribulation days coming. We are in it.
Yeah.
You know, so. Well, it was definitely nice talking to you. What is your name?
Wendy.
Wendy. My name is, they call me DB.
DB.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice talking to you.
The truth is what?
Truth in Plain Sight. Your Truth in Plain Sight and Gang Stalking Simulation.
Gang?
Yeah, GANG, stalking, simulation. Yes.
Okay, cool.
All right. Take care. Have a beautiful day. If you hear any rumors about me, it's not true. Any bad rumors, because it wasn't me.